In a world as huge as GTA Online, you'd probably think that pretty much every challenge is built by Rockstar Games. But today, we're diving into a seriously brutal gauntlet that's hidden in plain sight. One that wasn't designed by the developers, but by a player who clearly had something to prove.
And this isn't just another mission you stumble upon. No, you should see this as a direct challenge, aimed at the entire community. It's asking one simple, very direct question. Are you actually good enough to survive this?
So, Section 1, the ultimate GTA challenge. And that subtitle, a mission designed to break you? Yeah, that's not an exaggeration. This is a custom-built scenario that is so punishing, it's become legendary. It's one of the most demanding things you can possibly find in the entire game.
Okay, so picture this. You're in the Pillbox North Station zone. The whole idea seems simple. You just hold your ground and take down as many enemies as you possibly can before they overwhelm you. But really, it's a pure test of endurance, all set inside a very claustrophobic, very deadly kill box.
All right, Section 2, surviving the pillbox and the rules of engagement. So what makes this one battle so notoriously difficult? Well, it all comes down to a really specific and unforgiving set of rules that you have to follow to survive.
At a glance, the briefing looks like any other mission, right? Defeat enemies, stay in the zone, use what you find, and, don't die. The objectives are crystal clear, but it's how they all work together that creates the absolute nightmare. The difficulty isn't in any one rule. It's in trying to follow all of them at the same time. Simple on paper, nearly impossible in practice.
And this is where the tactical side really kicks in. The whole zone is locked down with barriers, boxing you in. Now, you can leave the zone for a moment, just a moment, maybe to handle a specific threat. But the most critical rule, the one that breaks most players, is that you have to use everything. Every single resource is finite. Nothing can be wasted.
And if you had any doubt about how hard this is, this quote from the mission's own description says it all. It says, even the creator of the map is having trouble beating it. Just think about that. The person who designed it struggles to complete it. That's the benchmark we're dealing with here.
Which, naturally leads to a pretty fascinating question. What kind of person creates a challenge that they themselves can barely even overcome? Who's the architect behind all this digital pain?
So Section 3, meet the architect. The mind behind the mayhem. Let's pull back the curtain and meet the mind behind all this carefully crafted chaos.
The creator's name is Leander, and believe me, this isn't their first rodeo. They're actually the mind behind other popular community projects like Flatout 5 and the Vesselcraft server. So Leander is a really well-established builder, known for pushing the game's creative tools to their absolute limits.
And just to be perfectly clear, Leander themselves confirms it. They say, this mission of mine, aka the Pillbox North Zone battle, it is built in GTA Online. This whole experience, from the barriers to the enemies, was built using the in-game tools, and it all happens inside the world of GTA Online. It's just an incredible testament to what players can create.
But that just brings us back to the biggest question. Why? Why would you create something so demanding? And that brings us to Section 4, the creator's code. See, it's not about frustration, it's about finesse.
This really gets to the heart of the whole debate around this mission. Is it just an unfair, frustrating map? Well, that's the myth. The reality, at least from the creator's point of view, is that it's a hard but ultimately fair test of pure skill.
Leander puts it very plainly. The mission, yes, it is hard, but it is not frustrating that much. The difficulty is the entire point. It's not some accident. The challenge is there to be overcome, not just to make you quit.
So if it's not about luck or just brute force, what does it actually take to win this thing? What does the creator themselves see as the real key to conquering the Pillbox North battle?
Well, according to Leander, victory isn't random. It's a formula. It demands genuine skill, the coordination to manage total chaos, and the discipline to play fair without any exploits. But above all, it requires lightning-fast actions and reactions. This isn't just a mission, it's a high-level skill check.
So in the end, the Pillbox North Zone battle is so much more than just another custom mission. It's become a benchmark.
It's a standard of excellence that wasn't created by the game developers, but by a member of the community, really pushing the boundaries of what a player-made experience can be. And that leaves us with one final thought. In these huge open-world games like GTA Online, where the official content will eventually run out, maybe the ultimate, most meaningful challenges are the ones that we, the players, decide to build for ourselves.